Hi there. Today we're catching Air Canada from Newark Liberty International New Terminal A to Ottawa in Canada. We'll be on a Canadian aircraft, a Bombardier CRJ900. This is all new at Terminal A. I thought the Uber driver was lost ringing us up here because we didn't come in the normal way to Newark Airport, and we went past the old brewery, and I thought he'd taken a wrong turn, but he was following his directions, and in actual fact it was right. So what a difference to the old Terminal A at Newark. This is new and spacious and looks fantastic. We already are aware at the filming of this that there's no lounges open in Terminal A yet, so we'll be using the regular facilities at the airport. Groundside at least, just the regular junk food. The check-in for Air Canada is just one aisle, so it's not very busy. I'm really impressed with the modern terminal though, and those big air vents there keep the air circulating, which is also really important. It does seem like there's the usual familiar issues with TSA though. The queues are probably 400 or 500 people trying to get through the TSA queue. I really wish they'd sort this stuff out. But the rest of the terminal is really, on groundside at least, really quite nice. Looks like everything's on time, which is great. And luckily we have TSA pre-check, which allows us to skip all this. So we didn't want to film the TSA process, so here we are on the other side. Big, airy, spacious, fantastic new terminal. I really love it. A couple of places still being built, but generally everything's up and functioning. This is the upstairs area where, after you come through security. Let's go downstairs and have a look at what basically looks like a shopping mall. I usually try to avoid eating if I'm at the airport, including buying snacks or anything, because usually I'm about 100% overpriced. But if you are into eating at the airport, there's no shortage of places in Terminal A. Okay, let's go around to our gate. I think Air Canada has just one or two gates here in Terminal A, and they're right at the far end of the terminal, well away from all the United gates. Wow, I really can't believe this terminal. It's so different from the old Terminal A, which really was awful. This is clean, modern, shops and restaurants everywhere, even a Shake Shack. Check out all this modern furniture here on the left, places to actually sit and relax, which is very un-Newark-like. Anyway, here we are. Here's our carriage for today, a CRJ900 by Bombardier. I don't think I've flown one of these before, so it's just an hour and a half or so up to Ottawa. But I'm keen to see what they look like inside. We have about 20 minutes to boarding, so we'll just sit around here and relax. There's another flight leaving before us, the much bigger one. I think it's a small Airbus parked behind the Bombardier. Anyway, let's go. quite a long walk down on this jet bridge though. You could see before we were quite a bit higher than the plane itself. So this is quite a walk down. Morning. Good morning.
Good morning and welcome aboard Flight 8667, shortly departing to Ottawa. Today we do have a fairly full flight, so we kindly ask that you only place one piece of luggage in our overhead bins. The other one can go underneath the seat in front of you. And if you are unable to fit your larger roll bag in our overhead bins, they can be placed underneath the seat in front of you instead, and your smaller items can be placed in our overhead bins. Just to maximize as much space in our overhead bins as possible and to prevent any delays. Thank you. Bon matin, bienvenue à bord vol 86-67 de la station d'Ottawa. Aujourd'hui, nous avons un vol presque plein, donc on vous demande de ranger. Flight, so we kindly ask that you only place one piece of item that you're traveling with in our overhead bins. The other one can be placed. Nous avons un vol presque plein, donc on vous demande de ranger seulement une pièce de bagage dans le coffre supérieur. L'autre peut être rangé en dessous du siège.
So as I'm sure you saw when we were coming in, it's a 1+2 seating in business class, a 2+2 in coach or economy. The seats look pretty comfortable, sufficient legroom, individual climate controls, so very comfortable.
Any area of the cabin, including our lounges, puis elle annonce ce sujet à l'arrivée. N'hésitez pas à vous être assis l'un de nous en cas de besoin si vous avez une préoccupation. Et veuillez noter que
Pour votre sécurité et votre confort, soyez attentifs.
And of course, the first time they were heading to Canada, and everything is bilingual.
S'il faut évacuer l'avion, laissez vos bagages à bord.
For a short flight like this, it seems like this aircraft is pretty well equipped. USB port, fold-down table, enough legroom, as I said before. So quite a reasonable 1.5 hour commuter.
Merci d'avoir choisi.
Okay, so all on board, pushback time. Captain warned us there's a good 15 minutes of taxiing to get to takeoff. All the runways are open at Newark, so I guess that's just because of our location at the far right-hand side of Terminal A.
Zero climate goal. Come see what we're doing at pathwaysalliance.ca.
So we're normally United flyers, and so it seems odd coasting past the terminals like this with all these United planes. Of course, Air Canada is a Star Alliance member, but I'm not sure my status on United got me anything for Air Canada. Oh well. The captain wasn't joking. We have to taxi past all of the terminals right down to the far end of the runway. Of course, we wouldn't take off halfway through, but we're taxing the entire length of the runway. Anyway, off we go. Both runways are in operation, as you can see.
seatbelt at all times, prohibited to smoke, to take chunk cigarettes, or to consume young alcohol on board. Wi-Fi service is available.
A takeoff is not nearly so smooth when you're in a small plane. You can feel every bump on the runway. Anyway, still a nice takeoff. Service on board, even for a low-cost carrier like Jazz, it's very good. Attentive and prompt. I was sitting towards the back, but no issues with service whatsoever. I think those biscuits are a Regulation Star Alliance issue. We get them on United as well. So it really is a beautiful day for flying. Light scattered cloud. You can see what's underneath you, should I say. And you don't fly too high, so probably 25,000 feet, I guess. And so you can pick out the details and follow the map and the geography. Just a real lot of fun to fly. So now coming into Ottawa International Airport, airport code YOW, YOW. Anyone know why the Canadian airports start with Y? If you do, let me know in the comments below. Thanks.
Welcome to Ottawa. The local time is 9:59 a.m. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and carry an item stowed to the captain has switched off the seatbelt sign. Smoking is not permitted. Mobile receiving and transmitting functions may now be used. Before leaving the aircraft, please ensure that you have all your personal electronic devices. If you need any help, please stay seated and we'll assist you once the aisles have cleared. Thank you for choosing Air Canada Express and Northwest Airlines for your travel today. We hope you've had a pleasant flight and look forward to seeing you again soon. And if you are connecting to another flight today, please refer to the screen inside the terminal. If you have any additional questions, please ask your customer service agent inside the terminal. Thank you and have a good day. Bienvenue à Ottawa, il est présentement 10h heure locale. Afin de demain, de garder vos ceintures de sécurité attachées, vos bagages de cabine rangés, jusqu'à ce que le commandant ait rencontré des ceintures de sécurité. Il est interdit de fumer. L'utilisation des fonctions de réception et de transmission des affaires mobiles est maintenant permise. Avant de quitter l'avion, veuillez-vous assurer d'avoir en votre possession tous vos affaires électroniques offensives. Si vous avez besoin d'aide, veuillez demeurer assis et sont heureuses et lorsque le passage sera libre. Merci d'avoir choisi Air Canada Express, membre du réseau Starlines. Nous souhaitons que vous ayez agréable et souhaitons de revoir bientôt. Et si vous devez prendre votre correspondant, veuillez consulter les écrans qui se trouvent à l'intérieur de l'arrogance. En cas de besoin, les agents de la service d'attention.
So a very enjoyable flight on Air Canada Jazz from Newark to Ottawa International. Now what's wrong with all these people? Why aren't they standing up and rushing to the exit? Just joking. Polite Canadians. Thank you. So immigration was a breeze. It's not always the case in Canada. Sometimes they can try and trick you with trick questions, but nothing tricky today. So welcome to Canada. Thanks for watching for this short flight. Please subscribe to my channel to be notified of updates and give me a thumbs up if you appreciate my content. Thanks a lot. It really helps me out.